practicing my four communication skills. Reading. I like to practice with short vocabulary readings for learning related to the stories or stories of personal experience. I also create personal stories to later encourage reading. I also like to read soft rock songs in English, to learn vocabulary and read practical conversations with my classmates, debating about common topics, direct approaches with foreign people through social networks. Greeting. I like to practice greeting, short sentences, and creating paragraphs from my personal experience, also practical with sentence belonging to Albert Stens. I like to translate songs for my favorite music genre, talk, my college, and I create debates to give our opinions or current interesting topics as personal experience and daily routine. I like to sing my favorite songs. Sometimes I think and speak in English with simple sentences to practice vocabulary. Listen. I like to listen to songs for my favorite musical genre. I listen to conversations and vocabulary practice, listen to stories, videos on movies, and will as information about articles of interest to me. Activities with my four skills. I practice reading by reading stories of personal experience. I also like to write verbs with their endings in the different tense. He did prayers and practice reading my favorite songs. Reading. To practice reading in English, I set the cell phone language to this language. I like to read the English subtitles when I watch movies on Netflix. I frequently read the support material about the English course to learn new vocabulary. I like to read documents related to my topics of interest. Listening. The songs I have read frequently. I like to listen to them several times without subtitles to get my ear used to the language. I like to listen to vocabulary in my room with my headphones to better perceive the words. I also like to listen to beds, not children's stories. Activity benefits. Reading. When I am reading in English, I can memorize the words better and also learn spelling and reading. Listening helps me improve my ability to understand reading and reading because English I read it differently and pronounce it differently. Reading helps me to know the grammar to the language and also to memorize words. Time to practice my skills. Speak. Speaking exercise make me feel confident in my abilities in the language. Reading. In reading skills, I practice every day from my computer keyboard because I really like typing, reading interesting stories and vocabulary. Listening. The listening skills in the one thought I practice the most during the day and night because I love listening to my favorite rock songs in English. Reading. I love reading in English. I practice every day because I take advantage of if it I by learning the lyrics of my songs and also like to read interesting entertaining topics. Skills. I have a little more developed Reading ability because I think frequently in English. Speak. I also practice the ability to speak every day by singing my favorite songs. Thanks to my love of music, I can pronounce English much better. What type of activities do you to learn grammar? I like practice sentence with a single verb in the different tense to understand all its conjugations. I also like the write some of my personal experience. Contributions to the English course. The activities prior to the English 5 course are really important to the evolution in academic training. The previous topics are the basic to able sustains of our journey through the degree in English. UNAD University has provided us with a step-by-step process to form our knowledge. With each level reach, the climb our ladder to success. And now in the English 5 course, we students in training have a more advanced cognitive level, ready to continue contributing to all the projects and challenges on our professional part.